Okay, now I've had some time to sit down with this teaser trailer, and I'm gonna theorize, speculate, and basically just make some shit up about what is going on in these clips. Be sure to let me know in the comments what you think is going on.
What? You take that back!
And what you're looking forward to most in the new season. Once again, we start with the opening title spelling Hulu-Rama, then back to Futurama, and we can hear Bender in the background.
Oh yeah! Look that, baby!
So the new episodes are season 11 according to Hulu, and websites like Futurama Fandom have them labeled as season 8, which is confusing enough.
And I bet it's gonna get a lot more confusing.
But on my DVD box set, it's season 9, so...
Nobody belongs anywhere. Everybody's gonna die. Come watch TV.
That being said, in the episode Meanwhile, the episode ends with the professor traveling through a time stream to locate the time button, so there's a good possibility that the first episode could have something to do with this time stream, and how we jump forward 10 years to the current year.
What do you say? Want to go around again?
I do.
The first clip shows Bender holding onto Fry and then wrapping his arm around Leela. My initial thought was that something frightening was happening, but now that I look at it a little closer, there seem to be some boxes on the floor behind them, with them on top of or in front of some crumpled up boxes. There's not much to go off of as far as what episode this could be from, but since this is the first clip, let's just say it's from the episode The Impossible Stream. Futurama is known for their self-referential titles, this referring to Futurama's seemingly impossible rebirth on Hulu streaming. I'm very curious how they're going to fix this impossible stream, and I'll touch on that a little more later in the video. Or maybe it's just an episode about Fry not being able to go to the bathroom.
I think the leak's stopping itself. Wait. Yeah.
The next clip shows Santa breaking free from some Xmas lights that I mistakenly called Christmas lights in the first breakdown. This is very clearly from the episode titled I Know What You Did Last Xmas, from the movie I Know What You Did Last Summer, about a group of people who run over and think they killed a man until he comes back for murderous revenge. Robot Santa already has motivation for murder, and revenge is not one of them. He only appears in 4 episodes, and his last 2 were the movie Bender's Big Score, where he fights with the people of Earth to help defeat the nudist aliens,
Kwazang!
and The Holiday Spectacular. But if we go all the way back to Season 3's A Tale of Two Santas, Leela freezes Santa in ice, requiring Bender to take over as Santa. And I know he shows back up at the end, but maybe this is revenge for that. Or maybe he's sick of Zoidberg not making the naughty list.
Very naughty indeed.
Except you, Dr. Zoidberg. This is for you.
Then it's back to Nibbler inhaling a red dust, which someone commented on my first breakdown that this could be a reference to the spice melange from Dune, which I know absolutely nothing about. I looked into it a little bit, and yeah, it's a possibility. This episode could be Rage Against the Vaccine. Maybe this red dust is related to the vaccine of the episode. Nibbler is in the Planet Express building, and whatever he's poking his head into doesn't look too familiar. Now, this wouldn't be the first time Futurama has introduced some kind of drug. Bender had his moments with electricity, and Fry has made numerous hard drug references, like in Less Than Hero.
A superpowers drug you can just rub into your skin? You'd think it'd be something you have to freebase.
I'm interested to know what this stuff is that Nibbler is inhaling. Now to the clip with Leela slapping Bender's hand away as he is pointing and laughing at her. Zoidberg is just an innocent bystander before he gets rocked with this uppercut. It's hard to say why Bender is laughing at Leela, because he's never really needed much of a reason to laugh at someone else's misfortunes.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
The calendar in the background is on July 3023, keeping the theme of the show always being set exactly 1,000 years in the future. The show ended in 2013, with the professor resetting time with a time button. Now, Futurama has never messed with interdimensional travel before, and the show had ended before Rick and Morty came and introduced us to its lunacy. In the episode I Dated a Robot, we learn that there is only one parallel dimension, one that wears cowboy hats, and it's never hinted to again. There is, however, an episode called How the West Was 1010001. I could see this being a fun episode about the cowboy universe, but I don't think they're going to introduce dimension hopping as a way to get us to the current year. I imagine it'll have something to do with the time stream from Meanwhile. The professor stated that he had been tunneling through time for decades looking for the time button, and the episode Rebirth, which was the return of the show on Comedy Central, picked up right where the movie Into the Wild Green Yonder had left off. The Impossible Stream could do the same and start with Leela, Fry, and the Professor tunneling through the time stream to reach the current year. This would create more questions than answers, though. Like, what has everyone else been up to for the last 10 years in the Futurama universe? And where were Leela, Fry, and the Professor the whole time?
We've been right now the whole time.
Man, July 24th can't get here soon enough. All my circuits. Now, the last time we saw Calculon was in Season 10, where he died, was brought back to life, and then died again, ending the episode as a ghost in Robot Hell. This could be the Robot Devil sending him back to the surface after enduring his torture.
Oh, God! Haven't they suffered enough?
As said by another commenter, because he was not too happy about it at the end of Calculon 2.0. I think this could be the episode All the Way Down. Leela and Bender are there, and maybe Bender has made some kind of deal with the Robot Devil to get Calculon back. I'm sure there's no particular reason the Professor, Hermes, Amy, and Scruffy aren't seen in the trailer. There is an episode called Children of a Lesser Bog, which will be an episode about Kif and Amy's offspring from Kif Gets Knocked Up a Notch. Or Kif and Leela's kids, however it works.
Just when I thought I figured out you biological creatures, it's something else! Let me at him!
But a character I am curious about is Qbert. He hasn't been seen since Overclockwise, an episode considered to be a series finale before the show came back for 2 more seasons on Comedy Central.
Yeah, we're back.
And then he only showed up in an anthology episode, Saturday Morning Fun Pit. Since I'm already just throwing shit at the wall, maybe he shows up in the episode The Prince and the Product, because that's the only episode I haven't mentioned yet. The Root of All Evil was an episode where Qbert and Hermes' son Dwight created a competing delivery business.
You rotten kids! Will you be hiring?
No.
You rotten kids!
This episode might be about him creating a new product that puts him either in direct competition with Mom, causing the Professor to come save him like he did in The Root of All Evil.
Yeah, get him! Show him who's boss!
Or this product catches Mom's attention and she hires Qbert to come work for her. She's always looking for a reason to ruin Farnsworth and Planet Express. Now Zap getting his chest waxed by Kif. I have a good feeling that this scene is from the episode Zap Gets Cancelled. This could be him getting ready for a date, where he's going to say or do something very un-PC. You know, Zap's favorite pastime.
You purposefully trying to use words that assert your male privilege!
All I know is whatever's going to get Zap cancelled will be hilarious.
You win again, Gravity!
Everything about this clip just screams Zap. First off, he's having Kif wax his chest, which we all know when asked to do this, Kif let out his iconic Secondly, look at this bathroom. He has candles, a porcelain bathtub with gold accents and a handheld rain-style shower head, a blanket and pillow for when he's soaking, of course Bubbles, and he still wraps his hair up the same way he did back in War is the H Word.
Perhaps I could rub it onto you.
Oh yeah, and some chocolates.
Candies for dorks. Give me that.
Mom's back with her army of delivery drones as she Tony Starks out of her fat suit. Looking at the episode list, it's hard to say which one she might be in. Again, this could be Rage Against the Vaccine, because if there was a massive corporate rollout of a mandatory vaccine, Mom would for sure be behind it.
Dumb bastards.
Maybe related to items you viewed. Mom's empire stretches far and wide. I could see her running a massive streaming service. A promo photo released shows the Planet Express ship in front of a Fulu building. I don't feel like the show would get this meta, though it's had its meta moments.
I don't know. It's not an easy decision. If only I had 2 or 3 minutes to think about it.
I'll mention Rick and Morty again, because that meta works. They go all in. It could be meta at any time, or maybe it was already meta.
Nintendo, give me free stuff.
But I don't think Futurama should go down this route. Mom's evil enough without us knowing she knows she's in a cartoon.
Damn, these are hot.
The last clip. Leela, Bender, Fry, and Zoidberg look like they're being chased down by something. The shadow has no defining shape, so it's hard to speculate what it is. Could be a ship of some kind, or the sandworm from Dune, which again, I know nothing about. The only thing to go off of is the ground they're running on seems to be sand. I thought maybe this was from Parasites Regained, where presumably we'll be traveling either back into Fry's body or someone else's to revisit the worms. But I don't think there's a surface that would look like this. But really, this could just be them at the beach doing another war reenactment or something.
A candle that burns twice as bright burns half as long.
Because honestly, who knows what any of these clips mean? They go by so quickly, giving us Futurama junkies just enough to make it to July 24th.
Come on, man. Don't hold out on me like this.
Hopefully we'll get some more trailers before then, but that's it for me. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button.
Bye, Animatronio!